Welcome back, coin collectors and curious viewers. Today we're diving into the world of small coins with big stories. We'll be talking about the 2001 UK 1 penny coin. First glance, this little bronze beauty may seem like much, but in the world of coin collecting, every coin has a value and a story. How valuable is a 2001 UK 1 penny today in fine condition? Let's take a quick look at the 1 penny coin itself. 1 penny coin from the UK has been in circulation since 1971, when the British decimal system was introduced. The coin features Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, and on the reverse it bears the iconic portcullis design, an emblem that's been associated with British history for centuries. 2001 UK 1 penny was made of copper-plated steel, measuring about 20.3 millimeters in diameter and weighing 3.56 grams. The obverse, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II that was introduced in 1998. This portrait remained on UK coins until 2015. The reverse, of course, shows the traditional crowned portcullis, a symbol long associated with Parliament. Now, onto the big question: what's the current market value of a 2001 UK 1 penny in fine condition? For many, this coin still circulates in daily transactions, and it's easy to think that its value is just face value. For collectors, condition and rarity matter most. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, and fine condition means the coin shows wear but is still quite detailed. How much is a 2001 UK 1 penny worth today in fine condition? While the 2001 penny is considered rare by any means, since millions were minted, its value mostly sticks to its face value. However, if you're selling to collectors, the coin may fetch a modest premium due to its age, condition, and its place within a broader coin collection. In the US dollar market, a 2001 UK penny in fine condition is generally valued between $1,000. That's much for individual sales. However, if you have a full set of pennies from different years or rare variations in your collection, the overall value can significantly increase. Despite its small size, the UK penny is often collected in full year sets, and certain minting errors can make specific pennies more valuable. Some 1 penny coins from other years have sold for hundreds, even thousands of dollars, especially if there's a misprint or an error in the design. While the 2001 UK 1 penny in fine condition might make you rich on its own, it's still a great piece for collectors, especially if you're aiming to complete a full year set. The coin's true value may be more sentimental than financial, but for coin enthusiasts, it's worth holding on to. Next up, the 1979 UK 1 penny. But what happens when you have one in very good condition? Could this small coin actually have a surprising market value today? And let's uncover the mystery behind the 1979 UK 1 penny. The 1979 1 penny from the United Kingdom might seem common at first glance. After all, millions of these were minted back then. The obverse side features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, while the reverse side shows the iconic image of the crowned portcullis, a symbol of the UK Parliament. But is this coin really just loose change, or does it hold more value than we think? One of the most important factors that affect the value of any coin is its condition. In the coin collecting world, this is referred to as grade. For example, a coin in very good condition is much more desirable than one that's been heavily worn. When we say very good condition, we're talking about a coin with only minor wear, where the key details like Queen Elizabeth's portrait and the portcullis are still crisp and clear. How does a 1979 penny in such good condition fare in today's market? What's the market value of a 1979 UK 1 penny in very good condition today? The truth is, while this coin may be the rarest, collectors still seek high-quality examples, and they are willing to pay more than face value for coins that are in exceptional shape. The market value of a 1979 UK penny in very good condition can range between $3,000. While this might sound like a fortune, it's important to note that coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, especially those that are graded by professional services, even higher prices, sometimes exceeding $4,000, depending on demand. So why does this seemingly small coin hold any value at all? The 1979 one penny is part of the decimalization era in the UK, when Britain was transitioning from the old system of pounds, shillings, and pence to a simpler decimal system. This historical context adds a layer of interest for collectors. Plus, as time passes, finding a 1979 in excellent condition becomes more difficult, especially as these coins were heavily circulated. If you happen to have a 1979 lying around, take a close look at it. The key to finding value is in the details. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. Ideally, you want minimal surface marks, sharp edges, and a clear design. Coins in mint state or with uncirculated status can fetch a much higher value, especially if they've been professionally graded. So if you think you have a valuable 1979 UK penny, where should you go to sell or buy? There are many platforms available, from online marketplaces like eBay, specialized coin auctions, or even local coin dealers. But remember, always do your research. Sometimes prices vary depending on the platform and the condition of the coin. While a 1979 UK one penny might make you rich overnight, it's a great example of how even the most ordinary coins can have a place in the world of collectors. Whether you're holding on to it for sentimental value, historical interest, or the possibility of it gaining more value in the future, this coin is definitely worth a second look. 2002 UK one penny coin. Yes, you heard it right. We're going to explore whether this humble little coin could be worth big bucks today, especially if it's in bad condition. Could that old penny sitting in your drawer be a gold mine? Let's talk a little about the 2002 UK penny. Like most pennies issued from 1971 to 2008, it's made from copper-plated steel, giving it that distinctive reddish-brown color. The coin features Queen Elizabeth II on the abristano and symbol of British strength and unity on the reverse. It's a common coin that was minted by the millions. In 2002, the Royal Mint produced around 500 million pennies. So at first glance, you might think this coin can possibly be worth anything special, especially if it's in bad condition, right? How many of these coins were made? And are they still in circulation? Condition coins in mint condition, or those that are uncirculated, usually fetch higher prices. Did something go wrong during the minting process, creating a unique error coin? For a 2002 penny, the coin isn't particularly rare. Minus 500 million is a huge number. But what about condition? In coin collecting, condition matters a lot. If your penny is in pristine condition, it could be worth a few dollars, maybe more, especially if it's graded by a professional service. But what if your 2002 penny is in bad condition, scratched, worn down, or corroded? In most cases, bad condition drastically higher the value of any coin. For example, if a 2002 penny in mint condition is worth a couple of dollars, a heavily circulated and damaged penny might only be worth its face value. That means it's still worth 1 penny in the UK or a fraction of a cent in US dollars. Unfortunately, bad condition really hurts its market value. Collectors typically want coins that look as close to brand new as possible. Now, here's where things get a little more exciting. Sometimes certain pennies become valuable because of their age or condition, but due to errors made during the minting process. Error coins can have features like double strikes, misalignments, or unusual finishes. The 2002 UK penny does have any well-known error variants. So, if you were hoping for a jackpot because of an error, it's unlikely for this particular year. In US dollars, that's a fraction of a cent, maybe around $2,000, if you exchange it directly. Even if you were to sell it online, like on eBay or a coin collector's marketplace, it's likely that someone would pay more than $3,000 for a 2002 penny in bad condition. Unless there's something incredibly unique about it, there are still UK pennies that can be worth a lot more. For example, coins from rare minting years or ones with significant errors can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Older pennies from the Victorian era or pennies made from precious metals are particularly valuable. If you have a 2002 UK penny in bad condition, it's probably worth more than its face value. However, coin collecting is all about the hunt, and who knows, maybe you'll find a rare gem in your collection. Next up, UK halfpenny from 1976. You might have this small, unassuming coin in your collection and be wondering Is this coin worth anything today? You're in for a treat because we're about to explore its market value in US dollars, especially in fine condition. Before we jump into values, let's set the stage. The halfpenny coin, or halfpenny as it's commonly known, was part of British currency for many centuries. But in 1971, the UK switched to the decimal system, and the halfpenny became one of the smallest denominations in circulation. By 1984, this tiny copper coin was officially withdrawn from use. The 1976 halfpenny is a product of this decimal era. It featured a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse side, while the reverse side displayed the crowned portcullis, a symbol of British government. While this coin was exactly rare when it was minted, its value today depends on various factors like condition, rarity, and demand from collectors. Let's take a quick look at the specifics of the coin. The 1976 halfpenny is made of bronze, weighs around 1.78 grams, and has a diameter of 17.14 mm. Now, for collectors, the condition of the coin is crucial in determining its value. The grading system used for coins ranges from poor to mint state, but today we're focusing on a fine condition. In this grade, the coin will show some signs of wear, especially on the high points, but the design and details will still be clearly visible. A 1976 UK halfpenny in fine condition might show a bit of wear on the Queen's portrait and the portcullis, but the overall design remains intact with no major scratches or dents. What's this coin worth in today's market? If you've got a 1976 UK a halfpenny in fine condition, don't expect to retire off it just yet. The truth is, while the coin is historically interesting and collectible, it's not particularly rare. In fine condition, it typically sells for around 25 cents to $3,000 in today's market. You might find it listed for slightly higher prices at certain auctions, or with specialized coin dealers, the value remains modest. So you might be asking, why is it worth more? Well, millions of these coins were minted, and they're relatively easy to find in good condition, meaning supply is high compared to demand. The real value in a 1976 halfpenny comes when it's in higher grades, like extremely fine or uncirculated, where the prices can jump to around $4,000 or more. Even though the 1976 halfpenny is a jackpot coin, it's still a nice piece to have in your collection, especially if you're interested in British coinage. If you're thinking about selling, remember that condition is key. Getting your coins professionally graded can sometimes be worth it if you think they're in top-notch shape. For collectors, building a complete set of British decimal coins from the 1970s can be a fun and rewarding challenge. And who knows, while the value might be huge right now, these coins could become more sought after in the future, especially as their historical significance grows. Ultimately, collecting coins is always about the big money. It's about the stories they tell and the history they hold. The 1976 UK halfpenny is a small but fascinating piece of Britain's currency legacy. It marks a time when the UK was transitioning into a modern, decimalized economy, and for collectors, it's a fun addition to any British or international coin collection. So there you have it. If you have a 1976 halfpenny in your collection, take a moment to appreciate it for the piece of history it represents. And if you're looking to sell or add more to your collection, you now know what to expect in terms of value. Next up, the 1974 UK halfpenny. If you've come across this little copper coin and it's in very good condition, you might be sitting on something that's more valuable than you think. The UK halfpenny, or halfpenny as it's sometimes written, was part of everyday British currency for centuries. First minted in 1672 during the reign of Charles II, the halfpenny survived in different forms until it was officially taken out of circulation in 1984. By the time the 1974 halfpenny was minted, it was already a coin on its way to being phased out. However, this little coin holds a lot of history, in some cases a good deal of value, especially in today's collector market. What makes the 1974 UK halfpenny special, and why are collectors interested in it today? Let's talk a little bit about the coin itself. The 1974 halfpenny was made from bronze and features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth the second on one side, designed by Arnold Machen. On the reverse side, you'll see a depiction of Sir Francis Drake's famous bear step, the Golden Hind. This design was used on half pennies for several years, leading up to its discontinuation. But one of the most critical factors in determining the value of any coin is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, with very good condition indicating that the coin shows minimal wear and retains much of its original detail. What is the 1974 UK halfpenny worth today? If you have a coin in very good condition, the market value can vary depending on a few factors, such as demand from collectors, rarity, and the overall appearance of the coin. In the collector's market today, a 1974 halfpenny typically ranges in value from $3,000 for well-circulated examples. But for those rare coins in uncirculated or mint state, the price can go higher, potentially up to $4,000 or even more, depending on the buyer. Why would someone pay $5,000 for a coin that was worth just half a penny back in 1974? Collectors are drawn to the halfpenny for a few reasons. Firstly, it represents a piece of British history that is longer in use, which adds to its appeal. Secondly, it is part of a broader series of pre-decimal British coins, which many people collect to complete their sets. Finally, coins in excellent condition are always in high demand, because they are more difficult to find after years of circulation. If you're a collector or thinking of selling your 1974 halfpenny, here are a few tips. First, make sure you handle your coin carefully. Use gloves if possible, and avoid touching the surface as oils from your skin can damage it. Secondly, if you're sure about the condition of your coin, consider having it graded by a professional coin dealer or a numismatics expert. This will help you understand its true market value. If you're looking to sell or buy a 1974 halfpenny, there are several places where you can do that. Online auction sites like eBay often feature listings for these coins, and specialized coin shops or dealers may be interested as well. Just remember, prices can vary depending on who you're selling to, and collectors are always on the lookout for the best quality coins. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos about rare and valuable coins.